Hello, so you read the title. So your objective here is to learn how can we rate limit, throttle, slow down our downloads and uploads on Google Chrome. So let's go right to it. So first test, just to show you what happens when my specific connection it's not throttled. So if I press go, then she starts the test, you'll see that it will reach a certain speed. So we have a comparison point. So let's say right now I am at around 90 megabits per second. Okay, so that's our reference point. Let's say I want to rate limit this to a specific speed in Google Chrome. So all we have to do here is go to, give me a second, let me just make sure you guys can see this properly. Let me pull this here, You just go here, okay? More tools, then developer tools. Okay, on the developer tool, let me just, so you basically will then obtain something like this. You have kind of a split screen situation. Okay, so then you just go to the top right and click the network tab. Let's call this a tab. Let's click on the network tab here. Once you are there, give me a second just to position this properly. You have here an option right near this wireless symbol. It will drop you down and I have a few options. What you should do here is click the add one. You can use the presets to see if they suit you, but let's click the add one and you just add your profile. So just give it a name. Let's call it throttle. Okay, let's call it throttle. And then here you're going to type in the values. So if you type 5,000, it will be 5 megabit. This is in kilobits, so 5 megabit per second. So this will limit, if you type 8,000, it's 8 megabit per second, 9,000, not megabit per second, so, and so on and so forth, okay? So let's say you have a 100 megabit connection, download. Then if you type, if you want to limit that to the half, it's 50,000, okay? So, or if you are not familiar with this type of values, you can just Google for a conversion tool. But if you want half of 100, 50,000. So 5,000 is 5 megabit per second. So let's type 5 megabit per second download, 5 megabit per second upload. So let's say you want to upload something to YouTube, or you want to download something from anywhere and you don't want to overwhelm your internet connections because there are multiple people using the same connection, and you want to load share it and not use a full connection so the other people still have some bandwidth for them. Okay, you can also limit this to latency, but that's not what we want to do here. So just click add. Then you have a couple of profiles. That's fine. Okay, so if I go here, let me just position this. Don't forget, you need to have the developer tools always open. And now I can pick my profile here. Let's call it, let's choose the throttle profile. Okay. And now if I hit again the go button, I should be throttled or limited to that 5 megabit per second connection speed. Let's just wait for the test to start, and and there we go. You are just hitting that limit that you just defined. So let's put this on completely full screen. Now I have here, now it's tiny, I know, but if you've been there, you click the network, you click down for the multiple profiles, you can add your profile or pick one, the one you wish to use right now. So this is very important because you need to keep the developer, this right-hand side window open. So if I click go, again, you will see that I'll be throttled. So I'm going to hit the 5 number again, magic number. There we go. If I close this window, it will just release all the power. Now I have to go developer tools again. And now it's not doing anything. Let me try to pick a different one. So yeah. So the trick is you need to keep this window open, because if you close it, then you are no longer applying your rate limiting. Okay, so let's go to developer tools again. So it's not applied, but if I refresh while the profile is enabled, okay, I just restart my test, and this should be limited or throttled if that's the term you prefer. So let's confirm this and just do a quick recap. So I'm throttled, I'm limited because if I go here to my tools, let me place this correctly, I have enabled my profile. Okay, you can pick one that's already there, or can you add your custom one to your liking. Don't forget, you need to keep this open so that at least on the start of the connection, or keep it open at all times. So this will throttle to the values you have defined. So as you can see, well, the test is finishing up, and you can see it didn't went above around 5. You can put it more. So for example, just rev things up a little bit. If I go to my throttle profile, I can, if I go here to my profile again, let's say I find that 5, it's too constrictive. I can give it a little bit more. 7, for example, I'll save this. I close this. I'll redo my testing. Oh, and the test here, it's the speedtest.net. I think it's quite obvious, but here we go. Now it should be sticking around the 7. Just refresh the page. And let me confirm the values. And yeah, it's the throttle profile. If I close this up, I can reapply the profile. I'll just refresh my page. And we should be around the values we planned initially. Let's wait for a second just to confirm it. And we should be somewhere around the 7 value. So you just need to play around, tinker a little bit with the values to see which one will suit you. So quite simple. Don't forget to keep the developer window open so that throttle option it's applied. Because when I tried to do this, I kept closing up that window and the throttling option was not being applied. So keep it open alongside, and you should be limiting your connection using Google Chrome. I hope you find this useful. Like and subscribe if you can. It really helps the channel. And I see you in the next video. Thank you, guys.